Who's getting into it today with us? Jack or
That would
Chris?
be me.
Jack, you going to do it? All right.
Yeah.
Abdallah's out today. Is Abdallah back tomorrow?
Should be.
Yeah, okay. Abdallah's back tomorrow.
Day to day. We'll find out.
Day to day.
Day to day.
Jack's going to handle it for
We
today.
might have to put him on a 10-day.
What's going on, Jack?
Nothing much. You guys watch the hot dog eating contest this weekend?
Deep dish
Bertoletti won.
He did.
Once with us in studio here.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Deep Dish was in studio?
Yeah,
was
but
in
there's an
studio.
asterisk, guys. Come on.
Because of no chestnut?
I thought it was more entertaining without Joey Chestnut.
I mean,
Because it was actually close.
I
There
mean,
was
how-
actually competition, especially when you're throwing a little money on the competition.
Yeah.
How
Helps
often do
out.
we celebrate the Houston Rockets of the early 90s? We don't,
not
because
that often.
Jordan wasn't in the league.
yeah, not that often.
Now,
it's true.
Listen, when you decide to take the corporate dollar, and that's what Joey Chestnut did, sometimes it has ramifications.
So he's
that's the way
getting
it
paid
worked.
by another hot dog company, is that right?
He took it. He took the corporate dollar, the guaranteed money, and unfortunately for him, that eliminated him from the competition. So sad, too bad, bye-bye. To the forefront comes who?
Deep Dish Bertoletti?
Right. Opportunity taken away from others opens up opportunity for some.
Yeah, we had him
And
in
here it
studio
goes.
once. That's great.
Deep Dish, Chicago's own.
He's a Chicago
He was
guy.
at Balmoral Park for a taco eating contest
I remember.
we had down there.
I remember that.
Deep Dish was there.
Good job, Deep Dish Bertoletti. Oh, it's been a decade since Yurko and I have
Let me
talked to
tell
him.
you, the
But
hell with Joey Chestnut.
and then the female winner was she's the Joey Chestnut on the female side.
No, she's the Deep Dish of the beast.
Okay, she's awesome.
Joey Chestnut is dead to me.
Okay.
He took the corporate money, the guaranteed cash.
Still a lot of hot dogs. What did he eat? 58?
Yeah, a
That's a lot of hot dogs, man. I don't know either.
Didn't Chestnut on the fourth in his own thing eat 50-something hot dogs in
Yeah.
half the time?
I think he
Yeah.
might have,
He
yes.
only did it in
5 minutes. He did it in 5 minutes.
Wow. Jeez.
They get 10 for the actual
He
competition.
is
That's
a maniac, a machine. All right, what else we got, Jack?
Did you guys see what Anthony Edwards said this weekend? He said that he believes he's the #1 option on Team USA and that the play will go through him, basically. He also kind of walked it back a little later, saying Kevin Durant is the alpha. But do you guys think Anthony Edwards is the #1 option on Team USA, or will he even be in the starting lineup?
I mean, the team is a little bit older, right?
It is.
LeBron, Steph, KD. Anthony Edwards has got to be one of the best options for us as red, white, and blue. I don't think that's crazy. He doesn't have to walk it back. I love that kid. I love his confidence. I love the swag. He'll figure it out. He won't go quietly. In my opinion, he won't go quietly in too many more playoff series like we saw in that last one year, in which they got bounced. He's still like 22. Remember that. He's
a young player.
He's still kind of figuring it out, right? There's something to be said about that. And I think talent-wise, he's got all the things you need. He's got the talent. He's got the mindset, right? He's got the moxie.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
He wants
He
to
has
get
the
after
confidence.
it.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got like an unshakable confidence.
I mean, Joel Embiid has to be the #1 option,
Embiid,
right?
I guess that's a good point. I
They're
They
forgot
not
also
about
have
happy.
Tatum, but Tatum probably will be more
Tatum,
of a passer on
Embiid.
that team.
They're not happy in Cameroon, guys. They're
Why?
not happy in Cameroon.
because he's not.
Yeah.
He's not representing Cameroon, where he's from.
That is kind of. I could
that's
see
right.
why they would be a little
They're
upset.
not happy with him in Cameroon.
You're like Giannis playing for the U.S.
Don't come back home. They said don't come back to Cameroon.
Is there a reason? Why is he not?
I don't know. Might have to ask Nigel.
Might
Dan
have to ask
Aykroyd's
who?
character.
Oh, that's funny.
From Cameroon.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
What
but
else?
they're not happy there.
I bet they're not.
They should win. Is it going to be? Hold on. It could be France.
Could be Canada.
France.
Canada's good.
Canada's 9-1 odds, but they're
Canada's
pretty good.
good.
They have SGA, Jamal Murray, if he's healthy. They've got some players.
Canada. Yeah, Canada and France. I think would be the
Who else
stiffest
is in this
competition.
thing? Because not all countries qualified.
Spain.
Greece just qualified yesterday with Giannis.
Okay.
Slovenia with Luka.
Yeah, with Luka.
Doncic. Okay.
France. So are the top three choices U.S., France, and Canada? That would seem
Canada's
to be, right?
#2.
And France is 3?
Yep.
See, that makes sense. All right, what else?
Yurko, you weren't in Louisiana last week, right?
I was not.
Because there was a Bigfoot sighting. Wanted to make sure it wasn't actually you.
Not me.
Funny, Jack. That was good.
No, but last week, it looks about June 28th, there was a Bigfoot sighting in 100 miles northwest of Baton Rouge. They said it was a 5-foot creature with glowing eyes. Teens called the cops saying they saw Bigfoot. They tracked it for a couple of hours to try to figure out if they could find it.
Terrified teens spot Bigfoot with glowing eyes in Louisiana forest. Call 911 for rescue.
Despite a thorough investigation, deputies were unable to locate any suspicious activity
shocked.
involving a growl with glowing eyes and standing 5 feet tall.
You mean they didn't find Bigfoot? What kind of Bigfoot stands 5 feet tall?
It's a pretty small Bigfoot.
That's not a Bigfoot. 5 feet tall.
Well, what if Bigfoot was actually small? We would all be looking in the wrong place.
It's an oxymoron.
All right,
We
like,
know,
like
yeah,
if,
we
if
know.
you go up
Big
in the
feet.
mountains and it's like a little creature,
Little
then
guy.
Little guy with big feet.
it makes sense to why we missed. Yeah, could you imagine that?
5 foot tall. That's not a Bigfoot. I'm sorry. That's like a lynx or something walking through the forest and its eyes were glowing. That's all.
It's like a cap.
Yeah, right. It's like a cat. Good. That's funny. That's very funny. Anything else we should know about Jack?
Nothing really. The
All right.
Garrett Crochet in the All-Star game, Shota Imanaga. There's
Yes.
people who think that Crochet should maybe be the starter because his stats are good enough. I don't think he will be the starter because he hasn't gone deep enough into games. But no, other than that, that's the lunch rush.
All right, good lunch rush. We'll grab some more of your calls coming up. I know a few people still want to talk about DeMar and the Bulls and the separation, and found out that news over the long holiday weekend. DeMar and the sign and trade is off to Sacktown. It's Carmen and Jurko. We'll be right